Hey there, guys! What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse, and we will be on the Creatinators world soon, but I feel like it's been so long since I've actually seen or showed you guys my avatar. He hasn't changed much. Still just a sprite young lad, chilling out. Also, there's a new contest, which I'm really excited to see. I kind of wanted to swap this guy up, though. Whoa, look at those rosy cheeks. Yeah, that's kind of Christmassy. That's a Christmas winter face. That's a holiday face. Look at him. Let's get a different hairstyle for a bit. Where's a nice winter hairstyle? There we go. Can't go out to, oh boy. Oh boy. Can't go out to, yeah, you don't see the sun in the winter. You can't go out to get your hair cut. Yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let's get some nice blue eyes. That's real creepy. Oh boy. Shirt color. Let's get a nice, like, washed out tone to match our skin. Trim color. Ugh, how ugly is yellow? Let's get some blue on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pants color. Oh my gosh. Boy, you are ugly. Boy, you are ugly. Alright, let's go play. Alright. Yeah, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. I think this is going to be my last Creatinators episode of the year. Our holiday build will probably go into the start of next year a little bit, because I am going on vacation shortly after this video goes up. So this is probably the last one of the year, which is kind of exciting. I feel like we've had a really good year. I think I'm going to do sort of a look back at our year in a different video, maybe closer to the end of the year. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun this year. Okay, I guess I left in the fire. But yeah, I didn't just want to say that to you on loading screen. I also want to show you guys what I did in a live stream, which you can kind of see loading in slowly. For one, I fixed the ice slide. I know that bugged a lot of people. I put slopes on the bottom of it, so it's a little bit thicker. It doesn't look as awkward anymore. Yeah, I also bought some of these shurikens, which we can see in just a second. I decorated the tree. A lot of people had really great suggestions for this, and a few people said, take the snow off of the tree, but leave the snow-covered leaves. And I think that's a great description. You can see these trees have all kinds of snow and then snow-colored leaves. If you remove the snow-covered leaves, you can't get them back, unfortunately. Why is that screen being weird? So, yeah, I took off the snow, and we got this tree, and then I just started putting stuff on it, and it took me about an hour, and I was hemming and hawing. People in the stream were definitely helping out so much. Link in the description if you're interested. Would not have been able to do it without the people in chat, but it ended up with this. Originally, it didn't have the gift boxes on it, and they definitely add a lot. But yeah, we used the gold blocks, the purple goo, the red mosaic wall, is that what that's called? Red adobe floor, my apologies. And the gift boxes, and then Christmas lights, and I think it's a fun tree. It's really quite festive, and yeah, I'm happy with it. We also put peppermints on placemats, the candy cane blocks, sorry. Candy cane wall on placemats, which just give a little bit of sort of smaller detail, which I quite like. I don't know why the game is glitchy like this, but yeah. And then for these trees, I used the shurikens, which I bought from one of the guys, shurisen. So they all have the gold thing on top and then shurikens around it, which I think look really good on these little trees. So I did each tree exactly the same like that, and they're kind of scattered around the square. And I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of this tree. I'm a big fan of those little trees. Yeah. So anyway, what do I want to work on today? We've got the town square more or less done. I was thinking, where can we go with this pathway? We could build some more stuff around it, and we are going to build more stuff in this area. But this way, I want to go to a mine. And I sort of had this idea last year, and it got off the rails. But I had this idea for a candy cane mine. And this year, so happens, we got a bunch of new blocks. And a lot of these new blocks, I find pretty ugly on their own. So a lot of these new ice blocks are quite, not ugly, but, well, one, they're a different color than normal ice, which is pretty awful. But yeah, I just don't find they work particularly well just sort of in this biome. I haven't really found spots to just sort of put them down. So what I'm thinking is we're going to create a sort of mine area I kind of want it to look like it's a little bit closed down. You know what? Actually, we could probably make it look like it's working. We could have a working mine. It doesn't have to look closed down. But what I was thinking is some sort of mine area where we try and build quite a bit with these new blocks, because I have a lot of them, and I actually just really want to try building with them. So we're going to try and do some sort of mine, or just cave at the end of that. I do kind of want to make it look functional, because you know, there's a pathway to it, and it'd be weird to make a pathway to something that's just a cave. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. That's why I have these excavators. I'm going to clear a bit of an area, and we're going to see what we can do. Okie dokie. Hole cleared, little staircase built down. So this is what I went with. I sort of randomly placed them a little bit just to sort of get... I wanted a bit more of a, not natural, but like a bit more of a shape than just not having a shape, I suppose. So now it's time to turn this into a nice little cave, yes? Yes, 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 yes. Or a mine shaft of some description. We don't have mine carts or anything really of the sort, so it's going to be a bit interesting. I'm going to start off with some of these. Frozen container, yes. Yeah, I'm going to start off with some of this stuff and just sort of see... just sort of start randomly placing and try and get an idea of where I want to go with it. I think that's going to be, you know, a good idea, just to sort of see what I want out of it. Snow is what I was looking for. Yeah. I just want to see sort of where designing goes, and then sort of try and work off that, see if I can get some sort of like basic idea in, if that makes sense. So what I wanted, something like that, and then I want to get like something in, and then sort of try and figure out where I want to go from there, if that makes sense. Sometimes that's just how I build. I have sort of a basic idea, and then I try and build it a little bit to sort of see where I want to take that idea. So I have a collection of blocks I want to use, and let's just go ahead, see what the heck happens. Alright, the 15-minute checkup. I decided to do a molasses river. I was thinking about this, and I thought we need to break this up somehow, because it was getting flat and annoying already. So I decided to do this molasses river. I put red lights underneath it, and I think it's actually going to end up looking kind of neat. Like, I think it's going to end up being kind of cool. It goes down a few levels. It's okay. I'm still not sure about the pipe it comes out of, but it sort of just flows naturally through. I've started playing with the walls a little bit. The snow does melt if it's near lights, so we got to be like weary of that. But yeah, I was thinking about like getting some rock, some formations sort of in here. I'm trying to like mix in some of the snow as well, though, just to sort of break up sort of the icy vibe of it. But yeah, it's coming together slowly. After 15 minutes, I think I've sort of got, we're gonna do little walkways. I also brought over salt, because it's like another bright white texture, which I think could be kind of cool in spots. It's just like a bit of a different thing. Yeah, lighting is going to be a bit of an issue down here. Yeah, well, if I turn off mine, you can see it's a little bit of a scallywag. Is that a thing I can say? It's a little bit iffy. The red's kind of cool though, so maybe we'll try and roll a little bit more with that and use like some sort of reduced lighting down here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. It's getting kind of cool though. A little bridge and little offshoots. We'll see. Right, another sort of 20-minute update, I suppose. I have been trying to lay out sort of what the cave shall look like, and I've done sort of one little section of it, which I think looks pretty good. It could probably use some light, but I think it looks pretty good. This is where the river sort of continues through. Just sort of a little alcove. I still haven't added any of the sort of crazy effect things. There's this little shop, any of the other blocks other than sort of the basic ones, but I think it looks pretty good. That light's probably a bit much, but I think it looks pretty good for the most part. I forgot to do this part, apparently, but that's okay. what do I want to do? Maybe just something. So yeah, I've basically just been randomly placing blocks, but it seems to have been working relatively well. I just like take out. Let me just let this flow a bit more naturally. I want that to be snow. Anyway, yeah, something of that description. Maybe a little bit more molasses. Bloop and bloop. But yeah, I've just been sort of going with it, seeing what happens. Obviously, there's a few little touches we have to make. But yeah, it's looking fairly good so far, I think. I think it'll be cool once we add, you know, some more of, you know, these types of things. Because, you know, they're pretty neat, these ice vines or whatever you call them. You can see they already make such a big difference, as well as some of the other stuff, the other ice blocks, which I guess we can go take a little bit of a peek at. But there's all kinds of like little, I don't know, little jagged edges and things that I think are really just going to make this place pop, you know? Something like this, you know, these, I mean, there's just a lot of them. There's a lot of them, which is kind of cool. I'm still not sure what exactly this is going to be. I think I'm just going to put a sign in front of it saying, like, dangerous, you know, thing ahead or something. But it might also be worthwhile to make some sort of something. Yeah, maybe we'll do like one of these and then put a sign on the front of it saying like dangerous mine ahead or something. And then that way there's not much confusion about what it is. Does that make sense? Probably. Probably. Yeah, we'll put like dangerous mine ahead or something. Yeah, that could be cool. We should probably also close this off maybe. Then maybe just bury it. Ja. It looks kind of cool, and then a sign on top of it will be kind of nice. But yeah, it's slow going, transforming the whole thing, but it's coming together sort of slowly but surely. These are supposed to probably something of that description. That looks kind of weird. I've got the impression that you could sort of put these sort of wherever you want. Maybe have some... Oh, did those glow? No, okay. But yeah, there's sort of just random blocks. Those look kind of weird. Those look kind of weird. Something about those is off. There's also... Oh, these are the doors. I didn't even think about the doors. I might just use these as like a block. Like, these ones really stand out. What was the other one? Icicle. Oh, okay. So... Oh, well. Let's maybe rotate that one. That looks kind of lame. Maybe if we just, like, put it on that. These have kind of, like, weird shadowings compared to the other blocks. But we'll try and find maybe somewhere to use them. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to keep going and just see where we end up. Because so far, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And another 20 minutes. I moved the sign forward because it didn't make much sense where it was, I guess. Caution, mine ahead. I put signs on it. I kind of like it a little bit more where it is now. So... I think it's almost completely done. I've added all kinds of vines, a little bit more lighting. We've got sort of two different areas here. We've got the one down here, which has no vinage on it yet. Gosh, these are super cool. How do you make them? I actually haven't even checked. Normal vines and ice, that makes sense. But yeah, I decided to put one of those down there. That's probably a bit bright of a light, but I think it's okay for now. I've just been sort of randomly placing these, and it's sort of been working out because they're really attractive, so I don't think it really matters where you put them. We put an ice store back here. So far there's actually nothing in here that's really worth coming down. I mostly just wanted to try building with these new blocks, and to be honest, I think these new blocks are kind of limited to a build sort of like this, where it's sort of like a cavey type vibe. But they do work really well for this, and I really do like it. I find it weird that the light stops right there, I don't know if that's a glitch or... Yeah, it's a visual thing. But yeah, this cave's pretty cool, I think. Yeah. It's kind of neat to play with some of these different things. I will say they're kind of strange looking, and they give off like weird light, like the doors, and I don't know. They have weird lighting, but yeah, I'm really happy with this actually. I think it's really cool. It's kind of a weird addition to the town, I suppose, but it's also kind of cool. I kind of like it. I think we need like another building or something here, or like maybe it's an ice mine. So like maybe we can just like put like stacks of ice back here. I don't know, does that make sense? Kind of. It kind of looks good. Maybe that's something we can do. Yeah! Yeah, actually that looks alright. We could just put some ice around it, and maybe it's some sort of ice mine. It just sort of fills up the space back here. So that's the last thing I want to do, actually, for today, is just fill out the space back here. I kind of want this to end around here, so I think we need just stuff back here. So I'm just going to try doing that. Just stuff. Just stuff, you know? So here's a bunch of stuff. Okie dokie. Chicken pokey. Yeah, filled out the area with just a bunch of ice. I guess it kind of looks like they're piling stuff outside. I don't know. I tried using some of these different things. The frozen containers, they're kind of strange looking. I've also heard they're a little glitchy from Zandobot himself. Some gingerbread and stuff. I think it fills out the area. I do think we need to put some stuff sort of else in the background. Maybe some of the red leaves and whatnot, just to sort of fill out the space a little more, like over here. You know, like stuff like this, just to have in the very distant background, or else it's just a little bit too empty, I think. Like if we go back now, it should do wonders-ish. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty minuscule, the difference, but I think you guys get sort of what I'm trying to do, what I'm saying. But yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I really like this build quite a lot. I don't like that the signs glitch out and do that, but I really like this build. I really want to try building with these new blocks, and I think it's pretty fun. It also kind of gives an end to this corridor. Oh no, I'm freezing. What can I do? What can I do? I can do that. Right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. If you're building with the new blocks, let me know sort of what you're doing, what you're trying. I quite like this, and this build is going to continue past the holidays, but I mean, I think the holiday event is going to continue anyway, which we are really close to passing. We are real close to getting this next one, which is a holiday music box, which is interesting. But I think that's going to go past sort of January 1st, so I guess I will too, because why not? I really like building with these blocks and stuff, so it's kind of nice. But one day we will finish this village. But for now, this mine is done. Let's take one last little gander into it. I love it. I love it a lot. I think there is a lot we could do more with it. I think maybe some more red lighting as opposed to like the yellow lighting could be kind of nice. But yeah, I think it's cool. I kind of want to make that look like it continues on. There's also this little sort of sneaky doorway here, which I never finished. But yeah, I really enjoyed building with these blocks. I learned a lot about them, and I really like them. I'm curious to see if you guys are building anything that's sort of not just a cave with them. If you are, please let me know. I'm very interested in what else these blocks could be used for. But that's going to do it for me today. The Christmas tree is done, and the mine is done. And this build is going to continue. This is going to be the last one of the year from this series, though, other than like our year-end wrap-up that I might do. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more, all that jazz. And I hope you guys have a very happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. I guess that already started by the time this video came out. Ooh, look at that. Yellow party hat. Can I put that on? Oh, I forgot how, forgot how creepy I look. Oh, these are for pets. I didn't know we had party hats. That's cool. When did those come out? Not important. Anyway, yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao!